Oh, oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see.
Civilians are kindly reminded not to loiter near the entrances and exits.
Oh, not bad. About a 15-second delay now.
Biggest inventory in DC.
Okay, so we have a 12-second delay. That's what I was testing. Okay, so let's get into the new Heartbreaker build set, shall we? I know everybody's kind of making their own Heartbreaker, but with the Heartbreaker gear set, let's talk about it for a second, shall we? Now, I'm not recommending the Catharsis Mask for this just yet, because we still have to get everything to efficiency level 3 up to efficiency level 20. Now, as for the Heartbreaker, how it's been going, we have tested out headshot damage, we have tested out crit damage. The strongest that we've seen to where you see the highest numbers and the most damage output is going to be crit chance. Now, you can put headshot on it if you're playing on PC and beam those headshots, but if they're not critting, you're not going to see high numbers. So putting crit chance even on PC versus as well as say Xbox or PlayStation, you're going to see higher numbers with all of it all together. Now, you can go from crit damage on these spots that I have to headshot damage if you wish. That will show you more numbers, especially if you're aiming for the headshots. But if you don't, the crit damage allows you to also, for console players, to hit those body shots later on and still get the damage out. Because of that, you can use the chest piece, but there has been a glitch with this entire system. Now, what I mean by the glitch with the system is not always does the chest piece proc the damage when you're fighting NPCs or players. So if you're using the Heartbreaker chest piece like this one, like I've been talking about, this 50% at the bottom, which you get for the extra stacks on top of the 50% that you have, has been glitching out on players. You're not always seeing that damage. Same with the backpack. The blue armor, there have been times that when you're shooting off and trying to get the blue armor on your backpack, it doesn't always proc. So because of that, we're trying to make sure that we get guaranteed damage, so we're using a chest piece with spotter. Now, you can use a Fenris if you want for your weapon. You can use the perfect one as well. You can even use a Petrov because it's based around LMGs and ARs, as you can see right here, the 15%. But again, we've been finding that the Seska has been helping players out even more. Even myself, when I tested this, the Seska is actually helping out more because it allows you to crit off the head and on the chest pieces or anything that another player is using. So allowing for that is a lot, it's going to guarantee higher numbers. So what we're going to use is the backpack, the gloves, the knee pads, and the holster for now. Now, we may find that some stuff changes, maybe they patch it and then the chest piece becomes more viable, but right now, because the chest piece, again, like I said, is not always proccing the damage, we're not going with the chest piece. We're going with the piece of spotter so we can get the automatic damage out. So let's showcase the Heartbreaker real quick, the setup. Now, again, before I showcase it, I forgot to mention, if you get pieces with, say, crit chance or headshot damage that you want, make sure that you roll the armor core to weapon damage just for one reason. Because that way, when you efficiency it out, you already have the piece set the way you want. Me, right now, excuse me, pardon me, I will not efficiency this one out, because I'm going to find the ones that have crit chance on them so I can put weapon damage and work it up that way, if that makes sense. That way I'm not efficiency something that I have to throw away later on. Morning from UK. Yes, hello, good morning. But because of that, yeah, we're seeing more damage. Now, these two weapons, these two on this build, have been showing the highest damage on this build. Okay, now I get that the Kingbreaker is nice, but because you have to reload after about 50 bullets, if you don't get that kill and everybody's really tanky and they're going to get even more tanky, this LMG is going to outproduce them. Now, I put headshot damage on here rather than damage to armor. Why? Because this build is also about hitting those headshots. And this has produced even more damage on players. So, having this LMG is by far the best in slot so far on this build because of the 200 rounds. It allows you to not have to worry about a reload. Typically on a player, even with high armor, in about 20 bullets, if I've maxed this thing out properly, I could drop the player in 20 bullets. Seriously. That gives me a chance to keep firing and keep firing at other players. 20 more bullets here, another player down, another player down. This one here, literally in about 6 or 7 bullets, they're down. Once you get everything maxed out on the build. Because when you're shooting the headshots and you stack it up, you're going to get that extra headshot damage. Now, you don't have to aim down the scope to get this done, and I'll show you that later on. A lot of people mistake that. But we have extra headshot damage, reload, and accuracy. Now, I don't know, but it feels like to me, and I want to ask some of y'all who get on this and see it, I want to know, does the Bighorn feel like it got a buff where its accuracy and stability has not been so bouncy all over the place? Because I'm going to show y'all right here. So this here is about a 1.9 armor build in the DZ and everything. So as well as just pretty strong ads. So what we're going to do is we're going to stack it. See, we got the pulse on it. So we're still stacking everything. Once we get everything stacked, we're golden. So we're at full stacks. So we're at 90 rounds. Now let it go down. But 60. See, we're almost about 25, 20 rounds right there on the headshot. And the player's gone. Now that's after stacking. Now we have the Bighorn is fully stacked almost. Alright, we got it fully stacked. Nope. We're at 30. Let's get that meter all the way up. Alright, we're at 50. 50 rounds, 30. It took 30 rounds to kill that player. $25. Barely 15. As you can see, these here two weapons are honestly best in slot because it's about hitting headshots. Now, the Catharsis Mask, again, I'm not going to say it is best on this build. You could actually come over here and put in, say, the Chill Out Mask and go for extra headshot damage because we have this high crit chance. So let's show you all that. So we got the headshot damage. We're going to take out this. We're going to put in headshot damage. If I have them, I think I may have left them over there. There's one. There's two. Yep, I left them in the stash. So let's go find them real quick. Sorry about that. I should have checked. Yeah, there's one. Which means the other one's in here. Come here, little headshot damage. Where'd you go? There you are. So we're going to put on the headshot damage rather than that. Now we'll leave the one crit damage on the chest piece just because we want some crit damage. Because the more crit damage you have, even with the headshots, this helps it out as well. So we're going to leave those right where they're at. That's that one, that one, that one. Where's my last one? There it is, Fenris. Okay, so we're going to showcase the headshot part. Now again, we're only really missing about 10% headshot right here, okay? Because we have the crit chance. So we're going to showcase this one. So we're heading for about 516. That's not bad. Oh yeah, we're definitely seeing higher numbers. But again, this is for mostly PC players or players who can hit their headshots. As you can see, it's about hitting headshots. But again, it's still just about the same amount of damage. As you can see, we're still using about 30 to 25 bullets on this. So either way you want to go with it, it's just as good. Honestly, it's just as good. So for the Heartbreaker, you can go with this, or you can go with the Catharsis. Now, the reason why I say the Catharsis is because while you're taking damage, you're also going to get weapon damage, 30%. So rather than just having the 30% headshot damage, you have this, and you can chem and heal yourself up. So I'm still leaning towards the Catharsis being the better spot, because even with that 30%, say it's even in headshot damage, comparison, I could drop this crit chance off and put headshot damage there as well. And that would give me even still more damage than the chill out mask. But I just have to take damage, if that makes any sense. Now, another thing I want to show y'all is this. Let me go to my focus build real quick. Okay. Now, everybody keeps asking what is my focus build. This is my focus build right here. It's all about the crit chance, crit damage. I've got crit chance, crit damage everywhere, and then a piece of focus right here on the chest piece. Now, I could go with the Araldi's, okay, but I want to show y'all this first, okay, before I even talk about the Araldi's. I want y'all to look at the weapon in my hands right now. Not up here up top. I want you to actually look at my character. You see this rail? It literally just put on the 5% crit chance on the rail, which means that there is no scope there, which means focus doesn't work. But I want you to look at this. Plus 40% headshot damage. So because, hello, red line, because it's got headshot damage here, let's go and take a look at the scopes. Well, here's 30%, and this one procs focus. Here's a 45. This one procs focus. There's this one, 35 times. It procs focus. But it literally just slapped on. It slapped on this on my rail, on my sniper rifle. Now, I don't know if it's just a visual glitch or not, but because there is no scope there, we do not get focus. But I want you to look at this. I have a scope. Why in the hell, devs, if I have a scope on here and I'm having to scope in, do you not give me focus? Please, someone in the comments tell me what the hell is wrong with these devs when they give you a scope, something to scope down, and it does not give you the percentage for focus. Yes, look at this. On the rail, it doesn't have a scope. It's so retarded. But yet, if I do this, I have a scope. Devs, you're screwing us out of focus because of that. Like, seriously, this is so wrong. Yeah, and check this out. It needs an 8 times focus, right? An 8 times percent scope. Look at this. It's 40%, right? Okay, let's go to a weapon like I showed just a few minutes ago. 45 times. 30 times. In between here is where it's at. And these two work with focus. Even this one down here, it works with focus. So where's my scope, divs? Where's the scope? If you're going to make me scope down the line, where's my scope? Hashtag, where's the scope? So, another thing is, I want to show y'all is, I'm going to go back to the focus. Good morning. So, another thing that the devs have not patched, I'm going to go over these real quick. Things that they said they were going to patch. Let's go down here and show y'all. Yes, regular SVD is better. No, I was not surprised. I, honest to God, I was not surprised. I was expecting some bugs, but I'm about to showcase all the bugs right now that they said they were going to patch, but they didn't patch after testing last night. So a lot of y'all know about the wall shooting and stuff. Some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all are new to the division. Well, you used to be able to use a shield and be able to wall shoot, right? Okay, let's see if it still works. Yep, look at that. I can still wall shoot. Yeah, the rigger glitches and all those are back too. Yes, as well as, hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look. Since we just talked about the wall shoots, they're still here. Let's go ahead and put on traps. Do the traps still work? Let's find out, shall we? Yep. And on top of that, we've already tested that yesterday in the DZ, thanks to a buddy of mine, Gator. And yeah, they still kill players. They basically do the exact same as this. Boom. Well, it should kill that other named boss. He don't like me very well, does he? This little sucker called me an asshole. Oh my god. And here's another one. Let's talk about this. There's still, as people have asked this, why are you giving me focus on a pistol piece? They've even asked about that. Why are you doing this, devs? Seriously, that piece right there should not even be here. Doesn't mean I should have to roll the talent, but it's a useless talent on this piece. Why are you still doing this? Let me see what... Alright, I got Gator. He's going to join and he's going to help us real quick. Yeah, some people tested True Patriot. It's still just about the same. So, another thing that the devs said they were going to take out was turrets. They said they were going to take out turrets from these. Turrets are still here, ladies and gentlemen. Turrets are still here. Let's get started party. Gator. Hey, we're going live already. What I want to do is I'm going to showcase some of the problems that they're still having in the division. If you don't mind, we're going to showcase this to players. Alright, I'm going to Delta CP real quick. I'm going to go over here. I want to show them that this stuff is still messed up. I'm going to trap you at least once. Anything with armor, yeah, just as much armor as you got. If you have an explosive resistance, we'll test that too to see if they fix that. No? Okay. Damn you, man. God damn it! pretty much. Alright. No, explosives resistance has never worked against this. Ever. So we're going to see if... No. Let's clear out these ads real quick. And we're going to... Anybody who's just now logging in and watching this, we're going to be showing what problems are still in the division for PvP players.
Range is too short.
Oh, hello. You little sumbitch. Come here.
I'm ready for this.
No, you're not. She said she was ready for this.
Gear detected.
I'm with you.
See me run now? Okay. Yeah, I've got hazard protection, bro. I think we got one less sniper over here, and we should be good.
Fucker died.
Oh, nope, nope, nope. Hello.
Shield all you want.
Where the hell is this one at? Oh, it's above me. She got the fat ass, son.
They're sneaking up. You won't see it coming.
Let's do this first.
Okay, now that we're kind of in the clear, okay, everybody, y'all ready to see what other glitches and things they have not patched? All right, let's go show it right now. Things we learned yesterday. Yeah. Okay, so as y'all can see, he has, let's see. Let's go take a look and see what he's got. Inspect. He's sitting at 1.9 mil in armor. So, if the devs actually did stop the traps or decrease them and do like they said, we're going to put a 10-second timer on him, I should not be able to kill this man.
Initiating rogue protocol.
Devs, you lied. Yeah, does it still have invisible walls? Yes, it does. It still has invisible walls, everybody. They said they were going to patch that. As for the chest piece swap glitch, that one people have been trying. It appears to be fixed. They fixed one thing out of about 7 that we asked for.
Rogue protocol deactivated.
Another one is we're going to showcase the wall shooting. Because people think it's, even though I just showed that you could do it with it, let's show them that we can actually take damage with this. So let's do focus, and let's do 45 times head scope. Actually, you know what, Gator, you still have a different type of shield on. I'll let you do it this time. Any kind of shield you have, this. No, you switch to a different build. We're going to showcase that you can shoot through the wall, so that way people can see on mine, not me shooting through. They'll see that you can. Yeah, let's put on my pistol build so we can take some damage. Okay, so come over here, right here behind this truck, right here. You got the 5 times scope on there. Yeah, put on the ×4 or the 3.4 scope. There you go. Okay, so all he has to do is, again, ladies and gentlemen, he's just got to pull out his shield, scoot to the side to where, scoot to the right a little bit. Yep, right there. Okay, now push forward until you can see me. There you go. Right about there. You should be able to see me, right? Okay, so watch this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go rogue. Boom, he can shoot right through it. Yep, they can still corner glitch. They didn't patch that. Yep. So let's see, what else can we show? Okay, let's do the DZ status. People want to know if it's stronger. Do you have that armor build? Yep. Let's see if it's any stronger. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Initiating rogue protocol.
Yeah, it's still strong. Yep. Went right through a 1.9. Yep. Also, we did find something else out yesterday because of this, and I want to showcase this as well. It was even in one of my latest PvP videos. There's a neat little trick to the sticky bomb, the sticky fire, that a lot of people don't know.
DZ drop incoming. Drop available.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't put Hasbro on. If you do, if you have a... No, oh, yeah, it just... do you have Hasbro on your build, or you have it in the slots? Do you have 100%, or do you have... do you have any hazard protection in the slots, like for your mod slots? Okay, so this should still do it then. Because if you're 89 or 80 something per 9, we should be good. Okay, everybody watch this. Found this neat little trick out about the chem launcher fire. So, as you can see, if I stick him like this, see he's immune, but he's still taking damage. If I don't detonate this thing, it'll stay on him, and he will still take damage if he has a different build where he doesn't have any kind of fire. Now, try to dive and roll. Boom, it comes off because it exploded. Now, what I want you to do this time, Gators, I want you to dive and roll when I actually stick you. I'm going to see if it falls off. Because if this thing does not fall off, still have invisible walls? Yes, still has invisible walls. Should check if True Patriot is back to normal too. Yeah, it is kind of back to normal. Okay, so watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Now try to dive and roll. It does come off. Beforehand, it didn't come off until you dove and rolled 2 times. Now it does. So when you dive and roll, that thing will come off. So if someone sticks you, you have a split second to dive and roll for it to come off of you. Hold on, I gotta wait for a few seconds. You know what? Alright, shoot me one time in the foot just in case. Alright, ready? Dive and roll. Boom. You can still detonate it, but if you have hazard protection or anything like that, it'll still come off of you. So Gator, what we want to do is go to a different armor build, get off of your rogue and go to a different armor build. You go to your main one, the big armor. We're going to see if this will kill you and stay on you and kill you after you dive and roll. So yeah, if someone does stick you, remember immediately the dive and roll as fast as possible. So basically, you don't want to have your shield out because you got to drop your shield and you got to freaking dive and roll. All right, here we go.
Agent has become
dive and roll. It's off of him. Look at that. You will still be on fire. Yes, but he was able to dive and roll and get that off of him, and it would still kill him. Yeah, you better be taking a med kit quick. So even if you dive and roll and get that thing off of you in time, you still have to med up. That was what we learned yesterday. What was the other thing? Oh, we're going to showcase this. Okay, so come back to my team. And do you still have a spotter piece?
A shade agent has claimed.
Yeah, so everybody's got a spotter piece now. So we're going to go back to the White House and we're going to show them this. Let me invite you to... Actually, you know, let me see if I can just do it through the party app. Nope, I can't. Okay, so...
Enemy patrol. You have been promoted to group.
Alright, so we're going to go back to the White House and we're going to show y'all a neat little trick for spotter builds. Because everybody's going to spotter builds. I don't want to hold this one back from y'all. I'm not going to charge you like Tuxedo Bandito for this kind of information. Yeah, I'm not going to be like, it's $9.95. Yeah. No, we'll for $9.95, we'll show you some stuff about spotter, and we'll also, for the first 10 people, we'll help you out with Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, Flex Seal. Oh my god, that was awesome. I love the screen door John boat. Bullshit, that was funny as hell. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to show y'all that you do not need the laser pointer and you do not need a pulse of any sort on your weapon or anything. You just need a player with this. Okay? Yeah. You're my testing dummy. Okay, so before we shoot everybody, we want to show y'all. So as you can see, even though I aim at this target, it is not pulse. Just because it has that little line above it, that is not considered pulse for anybody who's new to the game. Okay, what we're trying to show is that the spotter drone, which lasts for almost 7 minutes long, can give everybody in your team and you pulse without using anything. So we're going to watch his damage numbers. Let's get this target a little closer. Okay, Gator, go ahead and get some headshots. Let's see what you crit at. We're hitting for I saw 650. I think y'all saw 650. Okay, now 608, 608. I thought I saw 650 in there. All right, we'll just stick with 60. Yeah, 652. We saw 6. That's when it got to health. Okay, so 608 is on the armor. 650 is with the health. Okay, so everybody watch this now. When I call this thing out, you see that little square above it? That means it's been pulsed. Now, a lot of people mistake that you have to send it out like this to get the pulse. That line just shows your teammates where they're at. Okay, that's all it does. That lines that you see shows them where the team is at. Gator, can you confirm that you can see those lines up there? Okay, so he sees those lines up there. You don't need to do that. Calling it out like this, just having it floating around near you, could give you companion as well as give you spotter. So people who want to run companion and spotter will give you that same amount of damage. And because I have a sniper rifle on, if I back up behind him, I'm now giving him 10% more headshot damage. So let's check out his numbers with these pulse targets. Go ahead, Gator. 8 something. See, it's pulsing and I'm giving him headshot damage automatically. This is how you can help your team out to get spotter. See it? 863. He's just jumped up a crap ton of damage by giving him a free spotter and free headshot damage. So I don't have to send this drone out here. Now, if I want to, I can send the drone out. So go ahead. Let's see if it changes anything, Gator. Let me get behind. Actually, you get in front of him, or get behind me and shoot the target this time. As you can see, we got it down. Okay, now let's show a fresh target. 840. See, we're hitting 863. So we gave him 20% more by him being in front of us. So if I come behind him now, and he shoots, 863. There it is. Y'all saw it, 863. So that headshot damage helps out your teammates. So you don't have to run the laser pointer, which means he can take the technician off and put on something else while you have one person with this and help them out. Yes. Yeah. And that helps him with that as well. So now that thing hits pretty hard like a nemesis. So if I get behind him, let's see what it does now. 5.2. He went from 4 to 5.8. So yeah, you can basically down players by doing this. The main goal is whoever your damage player is going to be has to run the sniper technician, the sniper specialist with the drone to help your teammates out. Whoever your damage player is, it must be that player because he's got to stay back. Now you see he's been hitting for 3.6 with the headshot with the nemesis. Again, when I back off behind him, he gets the extra headshot damage. Boom, 5.6. So those are some of the things that we learned yesterday, builds and tips. Now, my build videos that I have about all these builds, they're really not changing. Why? Because we also went over here, and I'll show y'all right now. They said that they were going to revamp some of these specialists. They haven't done anything. Nothing in here has been changed. The only thing that is here is you still have the pulse resistance and stuff like that. Now, if I were to go to my skill build, okay, now we were thinking that the devs said, and they did say they were going to allow any of the skills to go to anything. Let's check that out. Hey, look, I still have to have the grenadier on for the mortar turret. They lied. FHKALF, can I join? Yes, you can. We could use another one. We're going to be leveling up here shortly. I'm just showcasing this video right now. So sorry, I just saw that. My bad. It takes a lot of... Another thing was... okay, so for instance, if you want to max out your efficiency systems, we found a glitch last night where if you, like I was trying to show in one of my videos, that if you want to max out, say, a gear set, a brand set, or something like that, you have to put on a 6-piece. It's got to be 6 pieces of that one. The reason why is because each piece you use gets X amount of level. So I found that out because I only ran my medic for a short period of time, and it's almost at a level 3. While everything else was going up very, very slow. And because it was going up very, very slow, I wondered why. So what I did was I got a kill on Gator last night just using it one time using hardwire. And the thing went up almost half a level. Well, I didn't donate anything hardwire. So when I came over here and I looked, I was like, wow, that jumped up really fast compared to the others were like micro inching up. So when I did that, I saw that my future had jumped all the way up like that, and I only used it for barely a few minutes, and because of that, I realized, hey, let's throw on some 6 pieces and see what it does. So I threw on 6 pieces, and boom, it shot one of those things way up. I'm talking way up. Now, the only ones that will not shoot up the highest are going to be these, the named and exotic gear, because there's 1 piece of each. You cannot get those things to max out very fast. So I suggest if you're going to use your watch points, use it on these, on the named and exotic gear, and max out those that you plan on using. Number 2 is use it for the proficiency system right here. Use your watch points to get this one as well maxed out, because this is also going to give you weapon damage. So if you want weapon damage and stuff like that, put it there. Your skills. You have to use your skills. So if you're just running around shooting with your weapon and not using your skills on your efficiency system will not also go up. So like for instance, I was using my bulwark shield a lot. My bulwark shield went up, but the other skill that I barely used, which was the drone or the decoy or the EMP jammer, it barely went up at all because I didn't use it. So if it comes back and it's free and say you can use it, even if there's no player or there's no ad there, just use it. Let the cooldown timer go away, come back, and as soon as it comes back, use it. Use it. Use it every time you get it back. Don't care if you hit anything or not, just use it. Because that's how you level them up, is by using those. The other thing is, on weapons, just max out, if you want to, max out your weapons that you want to use. Okay? Otherwise, like capacitor and say like FAMAS, those ones you're going to be using a lot, so don't worry about trying to max those out. Just like max them out. So other weapons that you plan on using as your secondary, use your watch points on those. Okay, that way you're not wasting anything. And as well, because of say like I was trying to explain in one of my other videos, the Heartbreaker stuff, make sure you have the right attribute on there that you want, and then roll those to weapon damage, so that way you can change them back to armor and you can play around with them, and expertise those ones. Because if you expertise the wrong piece and you have to scrap it because you got a better piece, that expertise does not roll over to that new set of knee pads. Whatever you expertise will be expertise. So if I have, say, a max armor one and a max weapon damage one, I'm going to expertise the max weapon damage one, because the armor, I can't roll that around. You see what I'm saying? So get the attributes you want on your Heartbreaker and other gear sets like that, and then max out those. So I'm going to let y'all stay on this for a little bit. If you got any more questions or anything, please ask. Did the expertise go back up in damage on the weapon you showcased last night, or is it still bugged? Yes, it is still bugged. As you can see, last night on the expertise with this, I went and I looked at this. It was level 3. Look at it right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's back to level 2. For some reason, when I upgraded my TAC 50, even though it said upgrade level 3, it is back to level 2. So something is bugged with that. So let's go and take a look at my pistol build. Let's see if it jumped back down in damage. It jumped up. See, last night, if you go to that other video, it said 418, didn't it? Please, anybody want to go back and verify this for me while I'm doing all this stuff for other players? You'll see it went from 420 to like 418. Now this morning, look at this. It's sitting at 423.
You need help with something?
So something of that is bugged. I don't know why, but it is bugged. But just because it's that, it doesn't mean that you can't probably just expertise it out and then come back and say like log out and come back and get the damage. For right now, we don't know. I don't know. Devs haven't said anything, but yes, it is bugged out for some reason. So last night it went from 420 down to 418, and then this morning I jump on and it's back to 423. So yeah, there is something wrong. Let's see another thing. As you can see, we got everything level 3 except for these weapons, because those aren't our main ones. Our main one is this one. So we got all these other things, the gear sets to level 3. So basically, as I've been trying to tell everybody, every player in their DZ builds is going to have 120% more armor. Okay, I think it goes a max of 20 right now is what people seen. I think the dev said 25. If it goes to 25, that's 25 times 6. That's 150% more armor. But all you're going to get is the weapon damage for your weapon, which will be 25%. If it goes up to 25, or if it goes up to 20, it's 20%. And then you'll have another 20 or 25 for whatever one you use here. So that's only going to give you 50% more damage, and every player is going to have 150 at max more armor. So people are going to be super tanky even with a damage build, and you're going to lose out on a lot of damage. So you're going to have to find those pieces that you can go, say, 3 blues and 3 reds. That's the builds. The build metas you're going to be seeing are not going to be all blues. It's going to be half and half, because you're going to equal everything out, so that way you can get the damage out that you lose. So you're going to be seeing a lot more 3x3s. So 3 reds, 3 blues as cores. And that's going to be the new metas, honestly.
Hey,
So
looking for something special?
how much pulse resistance do you need to be immune from pulse? Okay, let's go. Yes, I forgot to showcase that. I have 100% pulse resistance. I forgot to show that. Yes. Here's my 100% pulse resistant. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. 3-piece y'all and 1 mod, which I don't have that, but if it was, we're sitting at, let's showcase the pulse resistance. I think it's down here. Yeah, pulse resistance. We're almost at 100%. So, Gator, we'll go do one more thing, and then we're going to go farm. Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah, correct. It was 418. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, yeah, it went from 418 to 423.
Scanning.
And it was at like 420. So... So yeah, we're going to show the pulse resistance here in a second. Oh yeah, he's going to have the pulse laser and everything. I'm literally going to let him use whatever his build is for pulse, and I'm going to show y'all all the different ways. So he's going to have a scanner pulse. He's going to have another deal, and hopefully, can y'all hear him, Gator, talk? Let's see if they can hear you real quick. He said hi. Can y'all hear him?
Hilo almost at extraction zone.
Nope, cannot hear him. Okay, alright, so I'm going to have to be your voice. Okay.
Transmission range.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, options. Make this party invite mute everyone, switching audio settings, configure. Oh, I don't see it there. Okay, so they can't hear you, so we're just going to showcase this. So, I want you to run your spotter build, and if you can, put on with a laser pointer, and on top of that, I want you to run with a scanner pulse if you could.
DZ drop claimed by a shade agent.
Alright, so we're going to go right down here. Alright, stay right there. I'm leaving group. Okay, so what I need you to do is I need you to tell me where you can and cannot see my my name tag. It's like the moment you can see my name tag, I want you to tell me.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
So can you see my... Just keep scooting forward slowly until you can see my name tag.
Hilo is returning to base.
No, I left.
Rogue status removed. A shade agent has claimed the dog zone.
Okay, you can see my outline. Okay, so I can see you there. Okay, I can't see your name tag. Can you see my... Let me do this. Let me go over here. Let me... Now, here we go. Can you see my outline? Okay, let me know when you stop seeing that. Okay, you stop seeing it right here. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, this is how far away he is from me. Right there to there. This is where he can stop seeing my dots. Okay, so... Alright. Yeah, I know. Okay, so here, I want you to aim at me with something with a laser pointer.
Rogue protocol.
Now, y'all see those
deactivated.
orange squares around me? Those are spotted, and then it's gone. On his deal,
Rogue agent
yeah.
nearby.
Aim at me.
Rogue protocol initiated.
As you see those square, it's not pulsing me because as long as he's aimed, the pulse is gone. He has to drop his weapon and re-aim at me for it to pulse. See? Been pulsed again.
Extraction called.
Now, here's the other catch to this. Okay, Gator, I'm going to go play hide and seek real quick. Yep. I'm playing hide and seek. Alright, try to find me.
Rogue status removed. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Initiating rogue protocol.
Keep pulsing, try to find me.
Rogue protocol deactivated. Rogue protocol initiated. Extraction helo almost within range.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, he could only see my little red dots for like a split second and everything else. That's all he could see. Now, here's another thing. So, okay, Gator, shoot my shield real quick, just a few shots, and tell me what your numbers are.
Helo is on site.
185. So that's a shield on this. Okay, shoot my player. What are you getting? 230 something. Okay, let me get off of this and let me put on my armor build, which has no pulse resistance, and we're gonna show you all the difference. Oh yeah. Hold on. Gator, can you see the little red dot indicator on your radar? No, he cannot see the red dot indicator on the radar. Yeah, the danger and the direction is. So, Gator, what I need you to do is... yeah, it should be a solid red line and everything, and it's not showing anything. It's not even a dot. You can't see this at all on your radar. Yep.
Helo is headed back.
Yeah. So see, as long as if he said if I shoot him, my dot shows up, but as soon as I stop shooting, the dot goes away. So we're about to show if he gets the DPS. So he was fitting about 180 or something like that. Y'all can go back and watch the video. You can get the damage there. But I'm going to get off of Rogue so I can switch my builds real quick, and we're going to show if he gains on damage against me. So he was hitting for 180 against my pulse resistance. We're going to see if he gets even more.
Rogue protocol deactivated.
So we're switching to the pistol build so I can take some more damage. Okay, Gator, I'm going Rogue.
Rogue protocol.
All right, go ahead and shoot. Shield.
Seeker mine detected.
How much was it? 280. So basically, he doubled his. He got an extra 100% in his damage, or 100,000 in damage, without using pulse resistance. Yeah.
Agent deceased.
And on top of that, he said, yeah, he said that he procced, and he could see the proc for those pieces against this build versus one without it. So basically, I'm cutting his damage down almost in half. Actually, I'd say like by two. He's only getting 2/3 damage.
Rogue status removed. Safe area entered.
Yeah. Now, another thing that we did see, because of I wanted to say on the Heartbreaker build.
Dodger
Yeah.
drop has expired.
Yeah. So here's another thing that we also found out yesterday. The new LMG, which you get in the seasons at level 85, I believe. Let's go check a look. Yeah, the exotic. So this one here, the blue screen that you get at 85. Now, I have not got this yet, but we've tested it out with another player. This one's going to give status effects. So here's going to be something cool. Running Heartbreaker with a pulse on your chest piece, a spotter on your chest piece, and running Wicked on your backpack, because this thing at certain spots is going to give status effect. So basically, it's going to turn your Heartbreaker build into super armor, super damage, and all the extra multiplicatives on your backpack and your chest piece. You're just going to glass people because this thing still has a lot of ammo. So once we get this one, yeah, it's going to be, we're going to be testing that thing out against some players. Actually, system corruptions, you're going to lose a lot of damage on that. Yes, it does stop disrupt and pulse resistance, but honestly, finding that y'all gear stuff is going to be way more valuable. The problem is trying to find a y'all gear backpack, honestly, and I've tested tons of different... I'm at the Delta spot. Again, the problem is going to be finding a y'all gear backpack, honestly. The reason why I say that is because you want the gloves, you want the knee pads, and you know you want to be able to put an exotic like the Catharsis or the Coyote's mask here. But trying to find those pieces like this, the backpack, and you can craft a chest piece, you can craft the holster, but you can't craft backpack. So that's going to be the hardest piece to find. Honestly, this way you get, yeah. No, I'm just talking about making a anti-pulse.
Agent requesting backup.
Because you get 5% weapon damage, you get the 40% pulse resistance plus a little bit of hazard protection. So with this, because you can use different things, I'm just using the technician on mine so I can get the instant pulse. But you can actually go and put on a pulse, or if you have a player who's using a pulse, will give you that damage. And then at the exact same time, you can put on the Grenadier, get some burn resistance. So this build at 10% right here, hazard protection, will also, if you put on the Grenadier, will also give you, say, 20% more burn resistance. So you'll have 30% burn resistance against status builds. So this is going to give you a lot of survivability and a lot more damage than a system corruption. And yeah, Companion is honestly a really good setup. Companion, but if I get that blue screen, I'm putting the blue screen on here because I'll get that instant pulse and I'll get status. I'm putting this thing to Wicked. This build is going to be blue screen and Wicked and pulse. So, all right, let's go do some farming. What do we got today? Knee pad. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't put headshot damage on mine. Yeah, on the bottom piece. Yeah, oh my god, because it's a laser pointer. I mean, it's a laser beam. Yeah, that's what I'm telling everybody. If all your build pieces put crit chance everywhere, like I have crit chance everywhere, and it is just producing damage like crazy. But at the same time, you're good. Yeah, I'm sitting at 60 and 93, 95, and it's still just slapping. Like I can literally drop off this crit chance right here, And I can go, if I could go to crit damage, I would, but I don't need the stability because it's already maxed out. And then I can go accuracy if I wanted to. So I just left the crit chance right there because the scope already gives me crit chance, which I'd love to change off, but it's not. And it gives me all that extra stability. So what I did was, where'd it go? You got crit damage. You got crit damage. So if I wanted to, I could put on one of these crit chances on my gears to like crit damage or headshot, because the only reason why I keep all that crit chance there is for the Bighorn, because the Bighorn is sitting at 50. Yeah. Yes, there is staggering after the shield breaks. Yeah, I don't know either. Yep. 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 Alright, I'm going to go hit some landmarks. Let's go showcase this build as we did earlier to show them the damage.
Reception limited.
Straight down.
Damage only.
Yeah, I'm in the DZ as well. I'm right behind you. Oh, I better make sure I got these on. Radius. Skill haste. Yeah, I'm going to showcase this build in the DZ for a few seconds, and then I'll end the stream and we'll do a different stream, but I want to showcase y'all some builds. Now, a lot of people keep asking about my builds. They really haven't changed. So because they haven't changed, I may still redo the video and see, like, put some of those that I had to edit. I'll redo that video later. But really, if you still have all my videos right now with the damages and the builds on how to put them together, they really haven't changed. But I will re-showcase some things that I didn't show in that one, of different ways to put it together, so kind of help y'all out a little bit more. But yeah, Heartbreaker, it is bugged currently. There are times when you're shooting, FYI for some people, that you do not get the blue armor when you're shooting something. Yeah. Yeah, it was more like y'all were killing them so fast, and like we as a group were killing them so fast that I couldn't get the blue armor. So this build is not always going to be best in spot. And you see, it's just a laser pointer, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it is literally, this LMG is just a laser pointer.
Incoming hostiles detected.
The dare. Yeah, that's player. God damn it, you get stuck on the ring. Players are friends, not food, yes. Yeah, when we first got this, we didn't know what was going on, but yeah, they may have fixed it last night, but yes, the Heartbreaker gear set was not giving blue armor at times. It wasn't giving the extra weapon damage at times as well. So just FYI, it may still be bugged, it may not be. We'll find out as we go along through the day.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Up top, I'll take the ones on the bottom.
Where'd you come from? We just lost someone.
Contaminated gear detected. Landmark cleared.
But yeah, as y'all can see, all this crit chance everywhere just allows for almost every one of your bullets to crit. and having those multiplicatives on your LMG just makes it even better. So rather than stacking for headshot, stack for crit chance. That way it allows you to shoot them in the gut. It allows you to shoot them in the head. Whatever bullet you're shooting, it's going to crit. So use it that way. It's the best damage you'll see out of any of them so far. Again, if you're playing PC and you're following me, you could do headshot damage if you want, because y'all are better at hitting headshots. For console players, they're better at hitting anything because that's all they can do. They don't have the ability to like y'all, so that's why I'm suggesting it that way.
Another shot. Oh. Someone's down. Through you, agent.
Extraction called for.
Doing good, Chewy. What? Western, yeah. We're here to farm. Yeah, we're here to get to level 90, and then we'll start doing stuff.
Engaging landmark. Now detecting contamination.
But yeah, you can literally just stand here against NPCs because I got the Catharsis mask and just wait for my heal to come, and then, yay, free heals. Contractors? No, I'm not doing contractors. I'll show you Casey the build right now. The reason why we're using the pulse right now is just because it's been bugged. We may go to contractors later, but right now we're using it this way because, again, it's been bugged. The chest piece is not always proccing. The backpack is not always proccing. So that's why we're using it this way for right now until we confirm that the bugs are gone.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
He's trying to go for the boss. I did. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down. I went to go get the boss so he wouldn't steal him. As you can see, I wasn't getting all my blue armor even when I was shooting the other dude in the head. That's why we're saying it's still bugged at times.
Contaminated gear detected. Hilo is returning to base.
Cause yeah, that boss was pulsed, and all you have to do is shoot the boss. Like, you don't have to hit the headshots. See, increases total armor gain per stack of heart stopper from 1 to 2%, and it's basically weapon hits on pulsed enemies, and it was not giving me blue armor at that time. So yeah, again, it's bugged. And then 14 right now. What we're going to show now is, instead of that, we're going to show you the Bighorn. And again, the Bighorn is by far, to me, the second best on here. Now, the blue screen is probably going to be the best on this because it's going to give you instant. The Bighorn. Oh, yeah. No, you can do that because you just keep shooting. But if you want the damage, I'm trying to show people the damage. Yeah, for damage-wise, it's definitely going to be the
Additional
Bighorn.
hostile contacts.
Because it's about hitting those headshots. So the more headshots you hit, the stronger it gets. Same with the Bighorn. The more headshots you hit, the better it gets.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Oh yeah, me too. Oh my god, these ads. Screw it. I'm tired of fighting that ad.
Need a better shot.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
And that's another thing. Look at that. I should already be aggroed. Like, you used to instant be aggroed on an ad when you're inside the landmark. That's another thing that's been glitched out. Like, you can't tell where they're at now because they're not auto aggroed anymore.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Okay, you got the boss. Okay.
Landmark cleared.
Yeah, you see we're going up one level almost every time we hit a DZ landmark. Yeah, it takes a while to run between each spot, but it's still, to me, the fastest way to do it versus doing the level 100 farm and everything, and say you die, then you got to redo it, versus out here, if you die, you can come back out and get to the spot as soon as possible. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, I mean, we're basically going up one level each landmark. Even when we hit the normal ones, we're almost at a full level. So, if you want to level your character up, I suggest DZ landmarks. Yeah, go pay Running Butcher and he'll get your stuff up to level 100 for you. Yeah. No, I did not suggest that. It was just a joke. Just a joke. Oh, you not. You better not do it on my OnlyFans page. Better not be putting that on my OnlyFans
Heavily
page.
armed hostiles
Mad.
marked location nearby. Engaging landmark. Contaminated gear detected. Incoming hostiles detected.
Shoot, we might as well invite this guy if you want to. Oh, there's another one. Private Cowboy. Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. Another agent is now in your group. Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected.
There you go. Okay, got it done.
Landmark has been cleared.
Invite these guys to party so they know what's going on. Ooh, I like this Private Cowboys. Don't tread on me. Yeah, that's my kinds of peeps.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody here farming, getting their levels up. Yep, so I figured. Yeah, I'm still getting double XP. Yeah, I'm getting one level almost every single time. Well, I guess as long as I'm not being called a cowboy, I'm okay then. There's been a lot of bugs. I'm showcasing it right now, all the bugs on YouTube right now, so FYI, your video audio might be included. Oh, there's tons. The traps are still working. They said they were taking out turrets. They're still here. Supposedly, the med pack glitch on your chest swap has been patched. The wall shooting with the shields is still there, even though they said they were fixing that.
Gear detected.
It's easy. Yeah, you gotta have an OnlyFans page to do it.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Yeah, as long as you got the 3.4 times scope on, it'll automatically allow you to do that.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Yeah, that's the only thing they can do is keep turrets there.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Yeah, you thuggin' bims. I can't say it this morning. I'm not saying that this morning. Nope, not doing it.
Contaminated gear detected. Landmark.
But yeah, if anybody else has any questions, go ahead and ask it. I'm going to end this stream here in a little bit. And then I'll start a new one of just this. This one here is just to show you all the best damages and as well as all the glitches that are in the game still. So I'll leave it up for about 5 more minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. I mean, you need 2 seconds.
Hostile patrol detected.
Welcome to the light zone. Yeah. Yeah, someone did ask me the other day, and I'll say this on my... Is this new Heartbreaker a meta? No. Is it a neat way to get some damage out and survivability? Most definitely. Will it be good in PvP? Yes. Is it going to be great in PvP? No. Yeah, the mask is beautiful, because I've actually showed that, and actually, you know what? Let me try that real quick, because I tried it. Yeah.
Contaminated gear detected.
Yeah, so something I found out yesterday is the healer drone with the catharsis mask, if you get the drop to drop right on you, it's like having an actual chem launcher dropped right at your feet. So yeah, it's because you get the catharsis heals and you get the heal from the drones, and you get that incoming repair, which even helps it out even more. I see trying to get the catharsis to drop. Try to leave me one ad that might shoot, please. This one over here. Let him shoot me. Let him shoot me. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. Darcy is about to drop. Come on, stop trying to hit me. Shoot me. There it is.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
And you see my armor's going up even faster now. It's not extremely strong, but it's stronger.
Landmark has been cleared.
Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to be getting it. Huh. No, it's supposed to just be double XP period, even in the dark zone. Red line, that build you showed off was... Wait, huh? On the catharsis, no, I haven't tested that yet. Again, the catharsis, it's not giving a lot, but yes, the bleed, if I were to keep it going, does do good. The only issue is I don't like doing that because, again, people like KVD and them, they wanted to show a Hunter's Fury build with Pestilence. This one's about the ARs and LMGs, so I'm not going to go doing that just yet until I've confirmed that it's decent, because I don't want to showcase something and, you know, put my name on something like that and it looks like complete shit afterwards. And maybe it is good, maybe it's not, I don't know. I don't want to take that chance. I would rather be right than wrong and not have to recorrect myself later. Identity did it, and they seemed like they fixed it. See, exactly, yeah. I think that was some of the stuff that they want to fix, because the catharsis is supposed to be incoming damage that you take. Like, if someone throws a fire at you, someone throws a grenade at you, someone throws bullets at you, you know, something like that. You take that damage, it's supposed to fix it. It's not supposed to be anything you do to yourself. Yeah, once a stack drops, it resets, and then you get another 30 as you build it up, and then so on and so forth. So it just keeps staying there. Like right now on my screen, the catharsis, which everybody remembers, where you get that little thing that popped up on your screen where it looked like your armor broke, kind of little symbol that just blinked in and out nonstop. That's the catharsis deal now. So when you see that at the bottom of your screen, it looks like your armor broke. It keeps those stacks going the whole time until the catharsis chem drops on the floor. Yeah, it just doesn't blink on your screen. It's right underneath where your grenades are. When you hit X and you look and you see your grenades, it's right there below that, on that line. Right over chill. So True Patriot's doing more damage now.
Hilo is headed back.
Yeah, if you're going to do resources, again, I put out a video last night that shows where to use your resources. Other than that, donations is the best. If you want to level up a set of gear, like say Heartbreaker, put 6-piece on, go run some missions, go run DZ, do anything, because each piece does a level up. So if you have 6 pieces on, you're leveling 6 things at one time, which is how you can fast track everything to proficiency level 10. Yeah.
Landmark.
I mean, you can do that as well, and it's pretty quick as well.
Detecting additional.
Yeah, and like he said, you can do the donation if you want to. You can go buy and then donate that way if you want to as well, if you have the resources. The other thing is if you're going to like level up those specializations, like I said, your specializations weapons. Oh, look who's here. Rabe Loesch. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to get some PvP going. We got Rabe Loesch in here. The racist. Yeah, the racist Loesch is in here.
Hostile contacts.
The guy who used the N-word and calls people crackers and everything else all day long, he's here. We might be seeing some PvP here in a second.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, he already did flag, so we know he's...
Detonated gear detected.
Yep. That dude literally just...
Has been cleared.
Yeah, that dude literally just starts using the N-word all the time. Yep. M-bombs detected coming in hot. Yep. Oh, there he is. I found him. He's right over there at Prison Bureau. Let's go say hi. Let him know we're in here. I told him that every time I see him, I'm going to kill him. Until he apologizes or makes a giant apology for everybody on YouTube that saw that he was using the N-words and stuff, and which I doubt he'll ever do. Until that time, yep.
Rogue defender drone detected.
Goodbye, Rabe Loesch.
Rogue agent killed.
Yep. Everybody clapping. We're giving you the clap, sir. Giving you the clap. We applaud you, sir. We applaud you for dying. Oh, you know he is. Oh, he's gone. He's got me one time when we were doing 1v1s basically, and I still got him 6 times straight back to back, and he got me one time. But his thing is he attacks and runs away, he attacks, runs away, and that's it. Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Landmark engaged. Extraction called for.
Yeah.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, Loesch. No, Loesch, he already came back out. He went rogue. I don't know where he went to, though. He came back out and went rogue.
Hostiles guarding location nearby. Engaging landmark. Almost at extraction zone. Contaminated gear detected.
Well, in his own defense, he did tell me that because he is black, he can't be racist. So
Incoming hostiles
I-
detected.
that's his exact words.
Now detecting contaminated gear. He's override. Contaminated gear detected.
Yeah. And again, I went through the military. It's everybody's green or you're not green. That's it. Period. You're green or not green.
Incoming hostiles detected.
No, you want to be that navy blue, sir. You want to be YMCA. We don't like that anymore. Stop claiming my peeps. You still got the knife hands? Yep, knife hands all day long.
Contaminated gear detected.
He just killed somebody
Landmark.
He's over
has
there.
been cleared.
at the extraction.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Okay.
Hilo is returning to base.
Unless you're in the Air Force. Oh, I know they don't. It's so sad. Damn.
Rogue agent nearby.
I hated that. Yep, I see him. I'm flanking him. He's coming in. He's coming up.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Well, he didn't last very long. It must be typical of him. Alright. More back to farming. Any of these, I don't care. Don't want to go all the way across. Okie dokie. Sounds good to me. Oh, it is. I mean, I've gotten the kills on him, but I've definitely pissed him off so far.
Can't keep firing forever.
Contaminated gear detected.
Actually, I might just leave the stream up, everybody. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yeah, that blue screen's going to be fucking dirty on this.
Incoming hostiles detected. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Wait a minute.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
If you get shot with a fire sticky, yes, it won't save you if you don't have some hazard protection, but it actually, the chem launcher one, it has. Like yesterday I got hit with a chem launcher in my video, and just before I was able to get my med pack off, it dropped the catharsis mask drop, and it healed me and it took away the fire part. So yes, the catharsis mask does protect from hazards, but you need to have a shit ton of armor.
Contaminated gear detected.
Coming.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
That's not a bad one.
Rogue agent detected. Nearby rogue agent killed.
There's a non-stop line of bullets there, bro. Well, you were not going to get away. Like, all those bullets were going straight to you. Like, you were not getting away from any bit of that damage. You had left, right, center. You were gone, bro. You just stay on the floor. Stop it. Just stop it. Yeah, one person just needs to watch that one side every so often.
Engaging landmark. Incoming hostiles detected.
Yeah, I saw you get froze up right there. Cronus, activate.
Agent nearby. Incoming hostiles detected.
Behind you, on the left.
Rogue Stinger Hive detected.
And the ads are shooting him in the ass.
Need to reload.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Dip, 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 potato chip, dip, potato chip, dip, potato chip. Yeah!
Now detecting contaminated gear. Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby. Landmark has been cleared.
I guess really you want to go make sure that your manhunt is on. The only other thing I would suggest, hey look, here he is.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
Still got you, sir. It's not about the kill. This is just tests. You want me to really pull it out? I'll pull out the build I've already maxed out, sir.
Rogue agent killed. Precision range limited.
All right, y'all ready?
Proximity coverage
We're
only.
about to pull out the big build. See how he does
Area
now.
Detected.
Oh, I'm doing my Heartbreaker. I'm about to pull out the one tap show. He comes back over here. I'm popping rogue on him.
Contaminated gear retrieved. Contaminated gear detected.
Oh no, he left? He didn't come back out? Damn. You'd think he'd come back out. Oh, that's the New York dude.
Engaged.
New York Diesel or something. It's only 400 something.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Incoming hostiles detected. Contaminated gear detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected.
Oh my god. My pistol used to hit for like barely 300 million on a headshot. It's now hitting for 3.3. and I only got 3% more weapon damage on the one piece and 2% on the specialization. So it's 5% more, and I'm still hitting for like 3.3.
Contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared. Extraction called. Enemy patrol detected.
Time to put an agent down.
Oh my god, shields are still going to be so OP. I just realized I maxed out my bulwark shield from yesterday's gameplay to level 3 efficiency, and it gave me 4% more active regen. As that LMG dude was shooting my shield, it was regenning so fast that it wasn't even really taking any damage. Just using it, yeah, like 17 hours, 16 hours worth of play. But it is level 10. No, level 10 proficiency, level 3 expertise. Okay.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
So, no. Proficiency is basically just using your gear. So if you want to do Heartbreaker, like you want to max out a Heartbreaker build, put 6 pieces on, because each piece gives you X amount of levels as you use it. So if you use 6 pieces of it, it's basically going to like shoot it up extremely fast in your proficiency. So it's the same thing. Say you want Walker and Harris, or you want your Seska to be maxed out on. So, yeah, so if you want to max out each one of those really, really fast, like say you want Fenris or something like that, anything of that nature, Sokolov, whatever you want to use to max it out, just immediately go and put on 6 pieces of it and go run and play with it. It'll max it out to level 10 proficiency like that fast. And then when you do that each level, so if you get 10 levels on that 10 levels goes towards your efficiency level. So your efficiency level, you have to get 100 of those efficient in order to go up to 1 level. So every time you get 100 of them efficient or proficient, it'll go up to efficiency. And when you do that, it's going to basically allow you to go up to another level. Now, each one of those can go up to 10 to 20 to 25. I think 25 is max. Yeah. All right, you're good. Yeah, like, I mean, basically, like right now, if I want, like, my shield is level 3. If I want to use my shield and get it up even faster, I basically just have to pull it out and run around with it all the time. I can't put it down. I can't, like, take it down or nothing. I just have to use it. That's how you get your skills leveled out. Same with your weapons. Same with your gear. Well, yeah, it was equipped. Have you used it with everything you've been using? Well, I do know this. Exotics take a little bit more, because those right there, if you donate those, like say you have an extra memento that you're not using, rather than scrapping it for the exotic parts, if you donate it, it goes up half a level. So you'll get, for 2 of them, you'll get 1 level, you know, and so on and so forth. So it takes like I think 20 or so of those same exotics to get it to level 10
Detecting
proficiency.
additional hostile contacts. An agent has left your group.
Need a fix! Grenade!
Yes, all gold builds are still going to be the strongest. The devs have always made the gold builds, the brand sets, stronger than the gear sets. Because you can get more damage out that way.
I'm reloading!
Incoming hostiles detected.
Pick me up.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
The two-hitter quitter.
Landmark cleared. Contaminated gear detected. You have received an invite to another agent's group. Another agent has joined your group.
Gonna get on in 10 minutes. Okay, Capone. Ooh, someone's already hitting this. Come here. Dude, yeah.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Yeah.
Ready to go! Grenade out!
Rogue hive.
Yes.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Yeah, they wanted you to do that so that way it's for the gear that you're using on those builds. The proficiency goes for everything. So like if you go to the brand sets and you see where it says Seska, you could have a backpack, a chest piece, gloves, holsters, mask, all that. It'll upgrade everything Seska for proficiency. Now, when it goes to efficiency itself, that's for your efficiency for that piece, for that build. So that way you're selecting, I want this one to be more efficient than this piece over here, if that's better to understand. Oh, you do. You definitely. I'm leveling up one piece every landmark. So basically, every season I'm getting one per each. So you can literally hit a normal or a hard or something like that. You'll still get, if you've got the double XP from the manhunt, you'll get almost one level for each. Yeah. I ain't worried about him. Yeah, I've already got this entire build set for efficiency level 3, and I'm already 2-tapping players.
Hostiles guarding location nearby. Landmark engaged.
Yeah, like I was telling everybody, the fastest way to do it is put, let's say you want this piece of Seska and this piece of Grupo to be your pieces you want to max out.
Hostile contacts.
Put a full 6 on or put 3 and 3 on. And by doing 3 and 3, it's going to do it because each piece you level up will go towards that piece, so you're going to get it even faster. That's why you're going to see a... Yeah. Yeah, if you run all 6, you're giving it times 6. Basically, so if you run a Heartbreaker and you put 6 pieces on, you're going to get times 6 on your level up. Yeah.
Landmark has been cleared. Detected. Nearby location.
Yes,
guarded by
that
hostiles.
will go across all your characters. Yes, use your watch points for your skills and your specialization weapon. Use it for those because those will go across to all your characters. I don't need to extract anything. I think someone else does. But yeah, that's... There you go. Oh, Capone, you're on 59 on the season pass. Ha ha ha! I'm beating you, bro. I'm at 67. Ha ha! Yeah.
Contaminated gear detected.
Okay. Here, let me do this. Let me get out of the DZ real quick, and I'll come to the White House, and I'll try to explain it a little bit better there, and then we can go back to the DZ. Yep. Trying to show people. Some people, it is kind of frustrating because it's brand new. So, yeah.
Exiting dog zone.
Yeah, I figured it out last night, and because one of my guys... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so come over here to the table. I'll try to explain it to y'all the best way I can. Okay, so when you're at the expertise, just go ahead and hit A for expertise. Okay, I'm just going to do the quick one because it's right here at the top. Rifles, go to rifles. Okay, so let's say you have the 1887, which is the very first one you should be seeing on your screen. 1887. Okay, so right now I've only donated one 1887 right now to it. I'm at half a rank. So if I were to use this, it'll go up in XP, and it goes up even slower as you use it. So the more you farm, basically they made this about PvE players because those people can go out and farm and they get all that stuff and they donate it. It's going to go up even faster, even higher for them. So PvP players are going to have to come out or extract stuff from the dark zones to donate or just use the gear. So if you're not using the gear, you're not going to get a higher level. Now, if you go to the proficiency with that right there inside of weapons, that's your special weapons. Now, as you increase those, that's going to give all your weapons, every weapon you use, whether it's your AR, your shotgun, your pistol, whatever you have on your build, that's going to give you extra weapon damage. So every weapon gets weapon damage as the expertise. Okay? So if you have a piece of gear that's level 10 on proficiency, you should be able to see something like a level 1, like your proficiency with this or something like that in all those categories. So, like right now, my Seska, if you go down to brand sets, my Seska, my Grupo, my Douglas and Harding, they are proficient right now. So I have a little star and a shield by it. Now, when you're proficient with that, it proficients for anything and everything you have that's Seska, Grupo, Fenris, Walkers, Sokolov, whatever. So, chess piece, mass, all that will be at level 10 proficient. So once you get them to level 10 proficient, on the left-hand side where you see it says expertise level, it says 100 or 200 or something like that, and then a number just above there. That's your level. Now, you cannot go any higher than your level on making those things efficient. So let's say you have your proficiency level 10, but your expertise level is level 5. You cannot take that gear any higher than expertise level 5. You get what I'm saying? Okay, all you have to do to get expertise level 1 is to get your, like, let's say you wanted Walker and Harris. Okay, let's say you want Walker and Harris to be something good. Every time you use a piece of Walker and Harris, you're going to get XP, and every proficiency level you get counts towards that. That's that 200 number underneath there. So if you get 1 level on that Walker and Harris, or 2 levels on that, it goes 2 levels to that number 100 right there. And then when you max out 100, it goes up to the next level, which would be like level 2. And then it go up to level 3. Yes. Now, I haven't done any skill builds or testing on that, but I have noticed that it's mostly just armor. Like, everything is armor. So, all your gear is going to be armor, and all your weapons are going to be weapon damage so far. I have not seen any skill. I haven't messed with any skill builds or anything. As for, say, like, Eclipse Protocol, because it's skill-based, it still could be that, because the reason I say that is I've got a future initiative that I've almost maxed out just by using my chem launchers and my heals healing players, and that's all I have to do for that build. And because yeah, so if hardwire is just armor, then yes, everything is armor. Like, literally everything. Yeah, it's literally not worth doing. I mean, your skill builds will not get any more skill efficiency. They won't get anything. Now, in the PTS, they did say when you get to like level 20, you might be able to switch it for those. I haven't gotten that far up yet. I don't think anybody really has. Maybe someone has because they've just had help or whatever. But if they have, there is a potential that it is going to give you skill efficiency, which means skill damages will be stronger, so on and so forth. But hopefully that's the better way to explain it and understand it.
Access granted. Reception limited. Proximity coverage only.
Well, not only that, if you think about it, because every piece is getting armor, if they do keep it, or they have kept it to level 25, which is the absolute max, that means you're going to have 25% bonus armor on all your gear that you have, which means 150% more armor than what you currently have. And on top of that, your weapons are only going to get 50% more weapon damage, because that's 25 for the weapon that you increase, and 25 for the specialization that you increase. So everybody's going to be super tanky and with no weapon damage.
Contaminated gear detected. Incoming hostiles detected. Hilo is returning to base.
Yep. Oh, you think that's bad? The traps are still not patched. People can still down you with traps. Oh, you don't know about the traps? Yeah.
Landmark has been cleared.
No. But at the same time, the traps are instant kill still. Yeah. And currently, right now, the traps are still not patched to where if they hit you, you're dead. There's no stopping it, even with explosive resistance. No, what I'm saying is I can literally just put on a 1-level skill tier trap and still kill you. Yes. Yeah, the shrapnel traps. I can literally throw shrapnel traps on you with 1 skill tier and kill you. And that's it. You're done.
Rogue incinerator turret detected.
Yeah, the devs yeah, literally a level 1 can kill you. And the bad part is the devs actually sat here and said that we're sorry, but we found out that it's because they're recognized as PvE damage, and we can't change the PvE damage off of it. So when they hit you, they're hitting you with PvE damage.
Watch me shoot!
Don't worry, I'm not
Contaminated gear detected. Healer arrived. Landmark has been cleared.
Alright, who's got the Echo now? Echo. It's Cowboy.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Literally just use your gear.
Patrol detected.
That's all I'm doing. I'm putting on 6 pieces and using the 6 pieces to max it out as fast as possible. Because the more proficiency you have, the faster you can get to efficiency levels. So the idea is to get it to max proficiency as fast as possible. Yep. Yeah, it's either that or going and donating. So basically you go and say farm Walker and Harris if you want to max out Walker and Harris. Yeah, Cowboy, your mic is double echoing. Yeah, it's yours, Cowboy.
Gotta reload!
Contaminated gear detected. Landmark has been cleared.
Yeah.
Extraction called.
Yeah, I was... I mean, I've seen some players that are like level 400 that can go toe to toe, but yeah.
Extraction called for. Engaged.
Let's try to hit from the side.
Incoming hostiles detected. Extraction helo. Almost within range. Helo is on site. Now detecting contaminated
Oh yeah.
Contaminated gear detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Something along those lines. Yep.
Hostile patrol detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark has been cleared. Extraction called.
Good God, dude. I just realized my shield pistol build is just going to be so much more stronger against players. Well, they did, but a lot of people didn't realize that on the shields themselves, when you start to get those things to a certain efficiency level, that they literally start getting faster armor regen as you have them active. So while you're able to shoot their shield, the shield will actually be able to regen even faster. Like mine's only level 3, and I just basically got another mod of 4% added onto it because it's level 3. It gives it more armor regen on your shield as you have it active. So basically, the armor regen as it's going has normally been just 4% at max. When I've got mine to level 3, it's now at 8%. So as it gets shot, it still is able to regen and keep itself going. It's like having armor regen on your build. It's the same as for your shield. It's armor regen for your shield. So like basically in short, if I'm only level 3 and I can get this thing to 25, that percentage is going to be just retardedly strong where it just won't ever crack. Ooh, I'm a toasty critter.
Landmark cleared.
Yep. There it is. What's there it is. Yeah, I'm in Texas. Possibly.
Extraction helo. Almost.
If you know me, most of my friends or anybody else who's in here, they talk about my YouTube channel and stuff like that. Shit, I don't ever do any. They don't ever really see my face or anything. It's just the gameplay. Yep. Easy. I'm almost level 70. Going for this.
I lost a dead target.
He wants his gear, man. Oh, he went rogue right behind somebody.
Contaminated gear.
I'm hitting the one at the landmark. He just went rogue on some dude went rogue behind some guy. I killed him.
He's out in the open.
Let's end this.
Helo is headed back.
I'm not. I'm anything goes.
Landmark cleared.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm heading to y'all.
Extraction called.
Oh, it's not about getting kills. You don't have to get the kills or anything.
Helo
As long as you're in a,
extraction
if you're in a group, the XP will go to you as well. Yeah, as long as you're using your skills, it still counts. You just have to like, basically you have to have whatever's in your hand, or say like if you have a shield, you have to have it out like this and walking around with it for it to be counted as being used. That's it. If it's like a chem launcher or a decoy, the moment you get it, just drop it. Like, don't even worry about it. Just drop it and use it. Every time you get it back, just drop it and use it. Because as long as you're using it, it counts as being used, and it's on your build at the same time, so you get double the points for it.
Contaminated gear detected.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, if you want to use it, just have it out and walk around with it. That's literally it. Yeah, look like a bunch of tortoises. Whee! Can we see the build? But my pistol build right now that's going to get stronger? Yes, you can see it right here. It's on. I showed it earlier.
Extraction helo. Almost within range.
No, I'm using the Liberty because it heals your shield at the same time. Yeah, headshots heal your shield.
Helo arrived.
No. Seriously, he's using it, so it's basically giving him. They're right here to your left. Hey, babe. But yeah, if anybody has any questions in my chat deal, just ask them. This is about the builds and testing and stuff. Off constantly. The second O is a 0.
Helo is returning to base.
Yeah, y'all can just call me Jack. That's my name. It's Jack off constantly. Oh, I dropped that dude. I've dropped him so many times, and he won't show it on any of his stuff.
Now detecting contaminated.
We call him, we have a little nickname for him. We call him Bitchup Boas. Because that's all we hear is him bitching.
Hostile patrol detected.
Well, I will say this. He did say in one of his streams, which I'm surprised didn't get him banned, was he was like, someone said something to him. He goes, "Eat my ass."
Landmark. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Was good off constantly. How? Oh.
Contaminated gear detected.
Actually, Creators, when it comes to the builds and stuff like that, no builds have actually changed, honestly. So all your builds that you're using are literally the same. So as for the content, I'm not disappointed entirely in it. I'm just more or less disappointed that the devs said that we're going to fix certain things. We have proof, and you've seen my proof on my YouTube channel that they said they were fixing X amount of things. And then we get in here today, and not a freaking thing has really been changed except for the medkit glitch.
Landmark has been cleared.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, guys. When in y'all's in my chat that if they want to fix the traps, they could just turn it off. I mean, hell, they did that to the fire deal where it doesn't work in the firewall. You know, where you crack your armor and you burn players. They took that out for PvP. If they want to fix traps, that's all they have to do is say no, not in PvP. You know, that's as simple as it is. They didn't even do that. Right. Yeah, it was a 30-second. Let me look. Did they actually revert that? Imperial Dynasty is still a 35-second timer.
Detecting additional hostile
Yeah, it's still a
contacts.
35-second timer. But yeah, as for taking that out, that's all they have to do. They can literally do the same thing. It would be a quick fix. It cannot be used in PvP. And there would be an instant fix. Now, again, I advocate that if you're going to use it, use that trap build that I made to show y'all for just door campers. But again, players will use it however they want to use it. And is it good for the DZ? Oh yeah, it's extremely good for the DZ. But is it toxic? Oh, definitely. That's why I call it toxicity. Yeah, the devs have completely left PvP alone and went for the PvE. And again, I have the proof of some of these content creators who actually sit here and advocated for all this shit just for PvE, and all they are PvP or PvE players. I'm one of those all around, just anything goes. Like, we want to do PvP, we want to do PvE, we do everything.
Landmark cleared.
Yeah, and then their excuse is that they had a short or a small amount of people to do so. The programs and everything else on their computers are still there. They have the ability to just give it. So saying that they don't have the manpower to do so is bullshit. Yep. I say we go over here to explanation. Well, they didn't even if this game was supposed to end, they still didn't, Div 1 still didn't end. Even when Div 2 came out, people played it, they're like, we don't like this, and they went back to Div 1. Yes, I mean, yeah, that gave them a place to fall back when they didn't like it, you know. So I agree that they need to keep it up and going. But like with this right here, if they're saying that this game was supposed to be dead and gone, then at least let us know, hey, ahead of time, hey, we have a Division 3 coming. You know, I get that they're doing Heartland, but Heartland is just supposed to be PvP. So if that's all they're doing, okay, great. Let us know that that's your game plan. That's what y'all actually mean by this. They didn't even give us what they meant.
Vehicles on site.
Yeah.
Landmark cleared.
Yeah, this will be the, because they did it in TU7, they revamped everything. Yep.
Landmark engaged.
Yeah, they want you to just return back so you can see what it looks like because you haven't been there in a while.
Detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Incoming hostiles detected. Rogue airburst seeker mine detected.
Go fuck yourself! Want this? Reload! I threw shot!
Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected. Landmark cleared. Hostiles guarding location.
Yeah, since I got the Catharsis mask, guys, I'm just grounded to 85. Yeah, so as soon as I get 85, I've already got 2 Catharsis masks, so... I'm just trying to get the blue screen. It's a LMG. Basically the first few shots you shoot pulses an enemy, and then a few shots after that it does some statuses. So it's kind of, think of it like an LMG, but the Scorpio. And after you use, yes, and it's an exotic it's at level 85. It's an exotic on your season. And then on top of that, once you use a skill that is not a shield, it automatically gets rid of all of the damage that's come to you and drops something else. I can't remember what it was. I got to look at it again. One of my buddies got a god roll yesterday. But yeah, anybody who's watching this stream right now, if you took my advice and left those exotic caches alone at your when you got them for those season events, and you didn't pick them out of that season event, and you left them in your stash, open those ones up. Those automatically will give you a potential chance at the new exotics that you can just open up and get those free caches for free exotics. Because I had people like what was his name? Nothing But Skills and all those other guys sit there and say, "No, you're wrong about that. They stopped that." I'm like, "No, if you left them in your stash." They're stuck for the old season. But yeah, I told y'all if you leave them in your stash, it would do so. And y'all saw I opened up my third one, and boom, Catharsis mask. And then I opened up another one later on, another Catharsis mask. And now, thanks to Capone, my new name is RNG Jesus.
Gear. Incoming hostiles detected.
That was kind of funny yesterday. RNG Jesus is here.
Landmark cleared.
Ooh, Heartbreaker. What is that?
is returning to base. Extraction called.
Yep. I'll probably be with some other guys and stuff, but I'll see y'all in the dark zone if you do. I haven't messed with it yet. I'm waiting to get all my exotics and stuff because I'm going to test a lot of shit. I have one video that's got like almost 20,000 views right now.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
They don't want to have to
Almost at
use
extraction zone.
a hazard build. Wait, what? I don't think build diversity died. It just people were unwilling to use things to counter builds. Oh, yeah, no, I don't think build diversity has died at all. No, I just think that when it comes down to the options that we have, they're giving very little at things. Like they're literally trying to say, okay, we're giving you this and we're taking away this, especially for PvP players. Like, for instance, they took away InSync for the shields. Yes, that is completely gone. It was never an issue, never a problem with anybody at all. Because it worked as the talent said it would. The moment you use a skill, and I showed that if I use a defender drone, if I use a turret, I use anything else, I can still get the InSync to proc. But they take away from the PvP players because PvE says, well, we don't like this. We came in here to have fun and farm, and then they get slaughtered, and they don't understand that PvP mechanics work a little different.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
InSync does not work with a shield anymore. It should, because its shield is a skill. Yeah. And again, it only worked for a short period of time. You'd have to drop your shield, pop your shield back out to get it to proc again. So it was never an issue. If you wanted to keep InSync going, always the drone or the turret was the best way.
Helo is headed back.
Yeah. But I mean, the basis is for the entire argument for everybody is this: the shield and the skill within sync worked exactly as it stated it would. You use a skill and you use your weapon, and boom, they would not last as long as, say, if you had a drone shooting a target where it kept InSync going, and your gun kept shooting and it kept InSync going, but you would have that damage for 5 seconds. So now everybody's going to flatline because it's instantaneous, and players want that. Player base and PvP want instantaneous damage. Like me, the only thing I think they need to fix right now is, I think personally, on a personal level, that Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush still work. It's just kind of like a kinetic momentum where it slowly stacks up. But at the same time, I think that if you lose blue armor, you should have a 2-second or 3-second timer before it starts to dissipate completely, not just be gone the moment your blue armor goes away. That way you have a few seconds to get it back and get next to a player, or say someone who's running away, you got to get close to them. You get a few seconds to get near them before you lose your damage. Yeah, I'm heading to Alpha Door. There's a landmark over there, heroic. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it should slowly deteriorate. It shouldn't just be, hey, you lost it, it's gone. That's my only thing. Like, give me... Oh, yeah.
Engaging landmark.
Mm-hmm.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Yep.
An agent is no longer in your group. An agent has reconnected.
Yep. And that's just it. They nerf it because they got people who cry about something. They're like, I don't like how this is working, so they immediately just go for the nerf. Rather than giving other things... Because I showed in my my bleed build that if I were to use Insync and have nearly the same amount of stuff going, I was never going to be the same damage as Insync versus Wicked and Sadist. I would never have the same amount of damage. Would I be able to have survivability? Not really, because the Ridgeway's chest piece did it per second, not like an armor regen where it's on a constant deal. And I told him, I was like, you'll never be able to use this build as this build over here. They'll never hit the same. And all it's missing is about 5% weapon damage. So rather than nerfing this one into the ground, why aren't they buffing this so that way every player, depending on whatever build it is, they're going to hit for the same. So that gives build diversity, like the devs say they want, of, you know, anybody could use this build, anybody could use this build and feel the same. Okay, then why not do it this way? Buff these, stop nerfing this.
Landmark cleared.
Me, off constantly. I've had one of them respond to one of my videos. He said they'll take it under advisement. Yep. Thousands, almost 1,800 now. Well, it's not going to be calm once I hit level 85. I'm not going to lie. Once I hit level 85, no, I'm at 74. I got 9 more levels, so that's 9 more landmarks. I hit these 9 landmarks and I get this stuff done, dude. It's going to get ugly. I got to test shit out. Gloves, I thought. I don't know. Hold on. That's 511. Oh, knee pads was over in DZ South, yeah. I haven't seen one set of gloves yet. No, they haven't. Yep. Yep.
Hostile contacts. Extraction called for.
Yeah, well, I found out last night, Capone, that even though they said they nerfed the shields also got a silent buff. No, they got a buff. The shields got a buff. Yes. It increased your armor regen on your shields when you max proficiency. Those things, they get armor regen, so while you take damage, they heal themselves at the same time. So the nerf that they supposedly did to them, no, they gave them a buff at the same time. So it's kind of like they take in more damage and they repair themselves even more.
Another agent is now in your group.
Like here. Okay.
Extraction helo
Okay, so come here,
almost within range.
Capone. Y'all can actually see it right now. If you go to my gamer deal and look at my deal, okay, I'll try to explain how to get to it. So hit the start button and go to social, go to my name, and then if you go down to my bulwark, you can scroll down past it, and you'll see the expertise on the shield. Expertise level 3 is 3% active regen right now. Oh, we got DZ transferring.
Extraction called.
Yeah, we're just farming.
Incoming dark zone drop.
Yes, we're farming landmarks for XP. Almost 74. Season. Yeah, because once I get to 85, I'll get the blue screen.
Engaging land.
That's a good number, 69.
Contaminated gear detected.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that.
Incoming hostiles detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I haven't seen anything targeted loot. Yep, nothing.
Gear.
It's Walker for me. I'm not getting any targeted loot at all from him. So, hey, look, everybody, like I said, we're testing builds and stuff. Yeah, look at that. No targeted loot. The targeted loot for here is 511, and we just killed the boss. We didn't even get any 511.
Landmark has been cleared.
No, it was the ad.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Yeah. Yeah, I tested it hard yesterday. Yes, crit chance is by far the best piece on there. Because that allows you to hit for headshots and chest shots or anything, and as long as they're critting, they're going to hit crit for high. So just find ones with crit chance.
DZ drop claimed by a shade agent. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Yeah, and I was still having the same problem, even when I was trying to stack bonus armor. The problem is you have to hit those headshots to get the pulse on them. And then at the same time, whatever. Right, so that's just it. The bonus armor is anything that's pulsed. So the idea is to hit that headshot on a pulsed enemy or just have something that pulses to instantly give you that. And if you do that, you can put on the chest piece to get more damage out, and then say even put on like a blue screen and then put on the wicked on your backpack, and dude, it's fucking it's retardedly strong. The perfect spotter's 5% more. No, it's 20.
Extraction called for.
Nope.
Landmark engaged.
Yep, same here. Or I'm gonna just test some stuff out. Catharsis mask.
Contaminated gear detected.
Oh yes. Basically, the more damage you take, the more damage you dish out, kind of like Berserk Clutch used to be. And at the same time, it'll drop a chem launcher at your feet and heal you up to a certain amount.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Helos on site. Now detecting contaminated gear. Landmark cleared.
I don't know. But the other reason why I'm in the dark zone, yeah, the reason why I'm mostly farming for DZ landmarks, ladies and gentlemen, is just mainly because when you're in here, if you get to level 100 on your season pass, you can start getting DZ caches again, which means you get more caches, more gear, and you can get that even faster. So when you get the manhunts, you can start just getting caches and caches and caches.
Helo is returning to base.
Oh, good. Yeah, we did it. We tried that. We tested that yesterday. A landmark with 4 people with 3 directives. We barely got almost a full level. Versus we came in here, we were at 1 to 2 when it was early, and it was still just 1 level. Heroic. Yeah, we had a heroic with 3 directives. Well, we still were dropping stuff, and we weren't really looking for anything. We were still dropping ads. It's not the fact of not being able to drop them. It's just like literally it was this right here. We get 1 level every landmark. Yeah.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Yep.
landmark. has been
PvP?
cleared.
Yeah, let's test it.
Allied agent disactivated. Rogue protocol. Contaminated
Yeah, the
gear
Heartbreaker.
detected.
Yeah, if you think that's good, wait till you try out when you get the. Yeah, wait till you get the Heartbreaker, or wait till you get the blue screen, and then put Wicked on the backpack, so you never lose the vigilance type stuff, and you just get the same damage.
Allied agent now rogue.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the stream right there because we're just farming. Once I get all the other stuff, I'll start showing builds and stuff on a different stream. So, peace out. Y'all have